RC, Joey Nitro. Yeah, y'all know who I be. It ain't nothing but a G-thing, baby. Hyper VT is the beast.
What is going on? Welcome back to Joey Nitro RC. Well, today I'm going to be testing this. I've done a little bit to it, and this is what I've done so far. I'm going to try this new Force Blue one. Looks quite good with the blue. This has shoes and thick springs. I'm going to keep the springs. I'm not sure if I'm going to use those shoes because they look composite to me. So I had these HPI ones, which are in pretty good shape. So I just got the Dremel out and I took any burrs off. You can't see very well, but I'm sort of give them a little 45. So they're smooth and ready to go and are in pretty good shape. And because this changes gear through the clutch, and if your clutch belt, if your clutch shoes are slipping in the bell, that's one of the reasons why this loses audible gear change. So anyway, I am going to pull that flywheel off and that clutch. As you can see, it's actually a fan as well, so I'm not sure if it really does keep the clutch a lot cooler. It'll be interesting to find out. The only thing I'm a little bit worried about is because it's serrated, what it'll do to the bump box wheel, because this is a sealed back plate, it needs a bump box. This, by the way, is the STS, basically the STS Dragon. This is called the S21R. It's a low profile 21 race engine. And these shoes, to my surprise and pleasant surprise, are actually like a graphite. So I am going to use these ones. Okay, and as if by magic, that is the clutch reassembled. They are the shoes. Really nice. Graphite type shoes. There's the flywheel, looks very nice with the fan. It looks a lot smaller than the original one, but I actually measured them together and they're actually bang on, or almost bang on exactly the same size, because I thought this one was a lot smaller and I wondered how that was also going to work with the bump box. But in actual fact, it just looks smaller and it isn't. The other concern that I had was the springs that came with these clutch shoes. Would they properly engage with that clutch nut? But they actually engaged really well. I used a clutch tool. The tail that connects with the clutch nut were very short, and I didn't know if it was going to be a good fit. You see, the problem with this Nitro and many others is that when you buy them new, they have things that are well known and they're faults. It's very rare that you go and buy a brand new Nitro and there's nothing on it that you have to do. They seem to have these built-in faults and you have to get over them, and this is no exception. As I said, this has a well-known issue with the fuel tank not sealing. I've tried to sort that out. Hobao carbs are also another sticking point. So I've got a new engine in this, and it's a 21 race engine by STS. It's a low center of gravity engine, and I am still with the jury out because there is no replacement for displacement, is there? I don't know. So is this 21 engine going to be able to put out as much power and speed as a massive Hobao .30 engine, which by the way is an absolute beast of an engine as long as you sort the carb out. So anyway, this thing here, that is a 2-speed model. And another problem it has, after a while of having this, and not long, it stops shifting into second. Now this relies heavily on the clutch, obviously, to change the gears. If your clutch is not gripping the bell properly, this finds it very difficult to shift. And the shoes that you get on the Hobao, or this one at least, they seem to slip in the bell quite a lot. In fact, when I was using this and you get to a certain level in the power band, the engine's getting faster, but it's not going any faster, and that's probably because it's slipping inside the bell. So anyway, I have changed out, as you've seen, the shoes and the flywheel in this. Obviously, as I said, I've put the 21 race engine, and I really want to know if this is going to compete with how it was with the .30. Okay guys, I've just started her up. She's obviously quite rich at the moment. We'll warm her up. So right off the bat, it could be a tuning issue right now, but the initial burst of speed is not the same as the .30, and that would kind of add up, because this should be faster but not as torquey. She's very rich. She's going nice. Okay guys, so I've just stopped her after the first tank. She's hot, but she's not overly hot. She seems to be quite rich, but this is a new engine. As I said, it's just still breaking in, and if you lean it out, it starts lean bogging. So I'm pretty happy with it so far. It seems to be performing pretty well. She is going nice. This engine's getting a little bit better and a little bit better, as you would expect when you're breaking it in. That is quick. So there we have it guys, that was the first kind of run. I think she did really well. The engine's obviously not fully there yet, it's still very new, but it's performing well. It needs leaning out properly, but it's just not quite ready for those final touches yet. The clutch and this flywheel and clutch system, the Force one, worked really well. I had my suspicions that maybe the graphite shoes wouldn't grip as well, but they are performing great. So that's a really good clutch and very cheap, so that's my kind of upgrade. What else? The pipe's working fine. Not sure if that's any better than the original Hobao one-piece pipe, but we can change that and see. So I think the next thing to do, as I said, is to speed run these two and see what happens. Speed run it with this in, speed run it with the 30, and find out if displacement is the winner, or if there is a replacement for the displacement. And that might be this. We will find out. But yeah, I'm really happy. I mean, don't forget, this VT platform inspired many speedrun cars. Maybe not the Nitro one, but the VT, the VTE and the VTE2. They're all speedrun cars. So this is a very good platform for having fun, on-road fun and speed running and so on. And this is no exception. Well guys, that was a lot of fun, so thank you so much for joining me. If you like this content, there will be other videos coming up on the left and the right, and the button in the middle will subscribe you to my channel, which I would really appreciate, along with a thumbs up. So what do you think of this car? Let me know in the comments. Do you think this is a good speed running car? Do you have any other 1.8s that are better than this, or you think they're better? What's your favorite? Let me know in the comments. I love reading your comments and answering them all. And as always guys, as I say, those who know Nitro, and I'll catch yous on the next one.
It's your boy, Joey Nitro. Yeah, Joey Nitro.